Report series continues. Don't forget, tomorrow and Friday, we've got a lot in store for you. Jose Iber is going to be joining us, but we have saved the best item for you tonight. It's from Luminess Air. Wait till you see the configuration they've put together for us. Airbrushing has been something as women we have loved. Why? Because it is effortless. It is the easiest way for you to look like all the celebrity stars, all of the girls that you see in the magazines. They're airbrushed. Airbrushing can be very expensive. Well, we're bringing to you Luminess. They are the leaders in in-home airbrush as well as professional airbrush systems, and you're getting the Pro Series right now. If you've seen the infomercial and Heather Boswell, you know you're going to be spending over $300 on a system. Not tonight. It's I almost said $199. Wow, it's only $99.95. We're saving you over $150. $150. It's on 5 credit card payments of only $20. Look at the value that we have. And this is exclusive because you get the highlight and contour kit along with 2 water-based foundations. So the compressor alone is $149.95. Wow. $149.95. So for $50 less, we're also going to be including the highlighter, the contour, as well as 2 foundation shades. So it's $233 value that you have for $20 to get home. There's only 1,500 of these. We'll go through the colors. Heather Boswell is joining us. She's our very special beauty expert, and she's been in the beauty industry for many, many years.
A million. Since the Pleistocene era.
But every time you bring this to our girls, this always sells out. But this is the biggest and best kit you've ever put together.
Yeah, we've added some new little treats for you. And plus we have the different colors of the compressors. We've got this great white that looks terrific in everyone's bathroom. We've got the Hollywood red, and we have that aqua. But I mean, the trick is not in the compressor. The trick is in this stylus. I like to call it the magic wand, because literally where you point it, that's where your makeup goes. So when it comes to applying your foundation, it's so much quicker, so much easier. This is the easiest way to put your makeup on because you're not having to do the blending yourself by pushing the product into your pores. I don't use concealer anymore underneath my eyes because it used to gather in all those little wrinkles underneath there. So I just put my color in. By the way, we have 5 color configurations, so you just have to choose your color, the fair, the medium, which I am wearing, the warm, the tan, or the deep. You're getting 2 foundations in your color configuration. Why do we do that? Number one, it makes it easier for you to pick the right one. And the other reason is because our skin changes from season to season. How many times have you bought a foundation in the summertime, and then you put it on in the wintertime, and it's too dark?
I know.
Or vice versa. So you just press that one little button, and it's really quiet. And then you can just put this right on your skin.
Isn't that beautiful?
In a touchless way. It dries down quickly. If you've ever seen a red carpet event on TV, you've seen airbrush makeup. Because up close in the interviews, you don't see the makeup. It looks like real skin. But also, of course, the stars want to look perfected. What's the number one reason why we wear makeup? Here it is. This is the number one reason. Under eye bags, right?
Jeez, look at the difference. We all wake up puffy, swollen, darkness underneath our eyes, especially as we age. And what do? We pile on cake on concealers.
Makes it look worse.
Makes it look worse. This woman looks years younger, more rested. All she did was she went ahead and used this system. Let's get in closer, because that discoloration that you're seeing right there is something we all experience. Look how she masked it and changed it just by using the Legend Airbrush highlighting system. So if you can go to automated ordering to place your order, because this will sell out a little bit early. We were only allowed to bring in 1,500, that's it. Let's go over the color choices because they overlap. And these are water-based, so even if you've got the most sensitive skin, it's perfect for you.
That's right. These are mineral makeups that are paraben-free, fragrance-free, oil-free, and alcohol-free. So regardless of your skin type, this is going to be a really great makeup for you. But as you can see here, you're getting 2 colors in whichever color configuration you choose. The fair and the medium will be for women with lighter complexions, warm, tan, and deep for women who of color. So you're getting those 2 foundations that you can possibly find that one of them is perfect for your skin, but you have the opportunity to take control and perhaps cocktail those two slightly different colors.
Good point.
Because our skin changes, right? So you can put a couple of drops of one, a couple of drops of the other. And when I talk about drops, it literally is drops. This is like an eyedropper. So the makeup is never touching your fingertips. You're dropping it in that stylus, or that magic wand, like I like to call it. Don't fill up the cup. This is not like your old-fashioned makeup where you need a lot. Less makeup gives better coverage. So when I pull back on the trigger here, my power is going in my compressor, I can go right up underneath my eyes, and I told you before about those crepey lines that concealer was making them look worse. I can conceal, and I'm not even touching my skin. So this goes on, it dries down with air, and you know, think of the term airbrush. Usually you've heard, perhaps because you've seen a magazine cover and you think, oh, well, yes, that celebrity is airbrushed. Well, yes, the photograph is airbrushed, but what we've done is we've taken that technology and we've put it in this little compressor. Look at Amy's hand. You can see how light that is. You know, I always say I want to change the name of the word foundation because it sounds heavy. This is going on with air. Beautiful.
Look at, you can't see a vein. Look at my veins.
Completely perfected.
Completely perfect. This will not settle into your lines and wrinkles. You get a custom color that was developed by you because you get two shades in that shade chart. They overlap. What I really like about that is, like you said, some days my skin is a little more red tone. You know what? I might go a little darker my foundation. I can go a little lighter in the wintertime. You're getting two of those. These are all full size. This is over $150 savings. This is huge tonight. It really is. If you've ever wanted to be airbrushed, you know how expensive it is. We're going to share with you some live testimonials as well as what women around the world are saying right now about the system. Okay, let's take a look at what we're seeing here.
I love this because you can see the stream of foundation that it's very faint. You have to really look carefully, but you can see it coming out onto her skin. And that's the beauty of Luminess. I want you to think about the term airbrush. We were talking about it in terms of a photograph. Often we see photographs where the imperfections are airbrushed out of the photograph. We've taken that technology and brought it to real life. So you can airbrush away the look of those imperfections of your skin in real life. And you can see that very fine mist of makeup coming out onto her skin, and it's absolutely hiding everything. But look at the dewiness of her skin. Now Myra is here. She is wearing the warm configuration, and she is going to cover in front of you those circles we were talking about. We saw that before and after on your screen a moment ago. I've been talking about the fact that I don't wear concealer anymore because it cakes underneath my eyes.
I love this.
But she is applying that right up underneath her lash line. She's not blinking and fluttering her eyes because she has that precision control of this amazing stylus. And look what she can achieve without using multiple products, just that beautiful Luminess mineral foundation applied underneath her eyes. It takes years off the look of her skin.
Do you see as she's applying this? I just want you to look right here. Look at the darkness. Remember we showed you that before and after of another woman who had darkness and her eyes looked set back and she looked very tired? Do you just look? This is the power of Luminous Air. While she's doing this, look at the difference that this just made. That's what you can experience at home, and it's seconds. Okay, well, look right there at 3. Look. Oh, okay, we're going to show this. Okay, perfect. This is what I'm talking about. We wake up that way. Now we're going to show you live. Look at the difference this made in Myra. You saw this happen right before your very eyes.
No concealer.
Look. No conceal. Is this crazy? I know.
And even Myra, and we were talking in the green room beforehand, and she said, you know, I use this at home, and my husband looks at it, and he's like, what did you do? What did you do? And you saw her do it. It was so easy.
Watch, she's
going to do it in front of you.
See, she's erasing it.
In seconds. This isn't trick photography. She really is airbrushing that away. And that term is used very loosely. A lot of companies say, get that airbrushed look. Get that luminous look of your skin with that airbrushed look. Well, I'll tell you what, if it doesn't have a compressor, it's not an airbrush. No. And with Luminess, you're getting years of experience and the #1 selling airbrush compressor in the world. We've packed that technology into this great little unit, which is really really precise. It gives you precision. The reason we call this a stylus is because you hold it just like you would a pen. You have that same kind of control that you have when you write your name. If you can draw a circle, and it doesn't even have to be a perfect circle, you can luminess and you can erase the look of that darkness or all those imperfections on your skin, just like you're seeing Myra doing live on air in front of you right now.
I want to show you our color chart because you just saw this happen. Wow. You know, it is remarkable. It really is, and it takes seconds. I don't want you to think of this as a huge commitment. This is not something that you've got to keep investing in. You buy the system once and you get the results like this. She is not spending hundreds of dollars on concealers and makeup. She's using drops of makeup. I want to go ahead and share with you, and then we'll come back to Myra, the color options before it does sell out. So fair is what, you know, a lot of us who have that very, very fair skin. I'm a medium, or I could go warm because the colors cross over. Most people are going to be medium. That's what most of us are. We ordered the most quantity in that medium. We also have this in tan as well as in deep. Think about this. You get everything else included. You get the blush, the highlighter, the lowlighter, the primer. You get absolutely everything with this, all the contouring with it. You just choose your shade of foundation, and then you choose your color compressor, red, white, or aqua. It's up to you. But just the styler unit alone is $150 just to buy that compressor. So imagine $50 less than that compressor, you're receiving everything else. Only if you're ordering it right now. That's it. It was done just for our beauty report as we're talking about the beauty scoop. It's a $233 value. Most of you, again, are going to be that medium. The starter kit's $150. So we took $50 off of that and included $84 worth of goodies. $84 worth of goodies. So again, it's a remarkable value. If you're a bride or somebody, you know, prom or whatever, and you have your makeup airbrushed, they're going to charge you maybe $50 to $75. Or maybe $150, depending where you're living.
Sometimes more. I had a makeup artist actually this afternoon. It was funny. She said, I've made a lot of money with this system because I go in as a makeup artist.
Oh,
brides love that you're using airbrush.
And
number one,
drops of makeup.
Drops. It's completely hygienic because you're not touching the skin. It's made to last for up to 18 hours. But the great thing is, up close, it looks beautiful. It looks like perfect, flawless skin.
Doesn't it?
This is Jennifer, and she's going to apply old-fashioned or traditional makeup the way that we are accustomed to seeing it applied with our fingertips. So I know that the airbrush is new to a lot of people. Perhaps you've had it applied professionally by a professional makeup artist, and you think that, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I'm not a professional. This is what most women tell us that they're doing right now. They're using their fingertips or their brushes or their sponges to apply that product. They're pushing product into their pores.
You're right.
She's pulling on her skin.
You're right.
She has to blend into the hairline, along the jawline. Is she getting good coverage? It's okay. Can you see the makeup? Absolutely. You can see the makeup. Up close, you can see the makeup. On high-definition television, you can see the makeup.
But what if she wants to put on a self-tanner? She can't.
Exactly.
Because you only have one color of foundation. And she's using a lot of it.
Well, she's painting it on. It looks really heavy because it is really heavy. So now she's going to remove that, and with freshly cleansed skin, she's going to apply with the Luminess Air Compressor.
Watch.
So instead of putting that foundation on her fingertips or her brushes, she's just going to put a couple of drops. And when I say drops, I literally mean drops. So she's just going to zoom in on what she finds are her issues, and we all know what our issues are, whether we have sunspots or age spots or dark circles or blemishes, what have you. And she can get right up underneath her lash line. She's doing little circular motions, and in a touchless way, without pushing that product into her skin, without having to blend it along her jawline into her hairline, the stylus is doing the work for her. It's blending perfectly to give that actual airbrushed finish, because it is an airbrush. You're getting a professional grade compressor, just like the professionals use, and what they don't want you to know is it's this easy. Jennifer just did it in front of you in seconds.
Are you a medium, Jennifer? She's medium. Oh, she's in fair. Okay. She's in the fair tone. So if you want the fair will be the first to sell out. We're going to share with you her before and after. It's $20. You've read about airbrush systems. This is a professional system. It doesn't take up a lot of space like, you know, the old professional systems do. That were huge. You know, this is something that you can do every single morning. We're going to show you Maya's before and after that she did live before your eyes. She erased those dark circles. Instantly. Instantly. Look at this. you know, you would think, okay, she hasn't slept in that before. She's got a lot of darkness underneath her eyes. How much concealer is she going to be packing on, right? A lot. Look at the after, and she's just using 2 to 3 drops of foundation, water-based design for all skin types, all skin tones. So what's nice, you can put that underneath your eye, and it's lasting. It's very long wearing. So what you're looking at here is a way that you can look what everybody wants, airbrushed, because you are airbrushed. So we're going to show you live here. I want to go over the offer quickly before it does sell out, because airbrush is the evolution of beauty. If you want empowerment, you want to take years off. As we age, they always say less is more with makeup. That's exactly what we need with our airbrush system. So less is more, but you get intense coverage. I don't care how dark the spot is, you can cover it up with this system. So you just choose your shade. You're getting 2 foundations. You shake it because it's water-based. Drops. Not pumps, not smearing it, drops. What I recommend is you do your spots first and then go over in small circles. It might take you 30 seconds to look flawless. So you just choose light, medium, or actually fair, medium, tan, or deep. Everybody's receiving a full size of the blush. Everybody's receiving a primer. Everybody's receiving the new highlight, as well as the new contour. You get absolutely everything that you need for under $20. It's only for you tonight if you are ordering this. Heather is our expert. All of our models that we brought in, we all relate to. Because I think so many of us right now are suffering with foundation. We say, I give up. I just give up because the color doesn't match. You're putting on too much. Now you're using drops of makeup. It's so much more hygienic for us, too, because we're not using our fingers and really over-applying makeup, just a little bit. And I just want to show you again. Look at Myra's under eyes. This, to me, is the best possible before and after for all of us. Because, gosh, that darkness that she has, we all have it. But how do you cover it up?
Well, exactly. And we've all attempted to try all the different concealers and put them on our skin. And it emphasizes if you have wrinkles and crinkles like I do underneath my eyes, it makes them look worse. But what Myra is doing is what Amy said just a second ago. This literally takes almost no time. Myra is doing it live in front of you on air. You can see that dark circle underneath her eye virtually disappear. The appearance of it is almost vanished within seconds. And you'll notice when she moves over to do the second eye in a moment that the first one will have dried down because it takes 15, 20 seconds to dry down, because remember, that's going on with air. So she's just finessing it there. But again, she's going right up underneath her eyes. And people always ask me this, how do you prevent it from going in your eyes? You don't put it there. This is a precision beauty tool. Where she's pointing it, that's where the makeup's going. So it's like when you put on your mascara, right? You have that control with the mascara wand to get each and every lash. With the precision beauty tool of that stylist,
we'll have you look at
she can get right up underneath. Look at that.
And then once that dries, look at the difference. Look at the other side. Jeez.
Incredible. Incredible. And that's one product.
You know what? I love showing that. I mean, that's just a second, and you're using drops. You're not scooping and smearing. You're just using drops. She's going to be doing the other eye now, but I think when you look at makeup, the amount of money you're spending right now on makeup, the time that you're spending in putting on your foundations and your concealers and your powders, this lasts all day long. That's also the beauty of airbrushing, is that you don't have to touch it up. It lasts all day long because it almost melts and becomes one with your skin. So we have about 300 of these remaining with everyone ordering. I know, well, hello there. She pops up.
Kana.
But if you aren't in the ordering process, I believe fair is almost sold out. About a dozen left in that. Medium is what we have the most in, 10. And this is our medium model? Yes. Okay.
She's wearing the medium
We'll show you this before it sells out.
So I'm going to get Kana to